I train my legs every day for 30 days. So, 30 days ago, I made the weird decision to train my legs every day for 30 days. Putting in the maximum amount of effort for just 1 month to see what would happen. And you might be wondering, why are you doing this? Well, this is why. This is me 2 years ago. Yeah, in that clip of me deadlifting, as far as form goes, it's not really the best. At that point in my training journey, I didn't really have any idea what I was doing. And when I did stuff like that, I had no idea the damage that I was doing to my body, and specifically my lower back. So yeah, back then I injured my lower back, and 1.5 years later, the problems are still showing to this day. I started squatting and deadlifting again, but I could always feel a little bit of pain in my lower back. But about 4 months ago, I let my body fully heal. I didn't deadlift, squat, I didn't train legs at all for about 4 months, just to let my lower back have such a rest and let it fully heal. And it did fully heal 30 days ago. My back problems had fucked off, and I was ready to start training my legs again. But I didn't just want to casually start training legs again. I wanted to fully send this, and I wanted to make it interesting. I wanted to see how much strength and how much size I could put onto my legs in just 30 days. So, on the first day, there were a couple of things that I needed to do. Number 1, measure the circumference of my legs. So, that's exactly what I did, and after measuring them, my legs came in at 22 inches, which is not great at all. But to be honest, when I saw that figure, I wasn't really surprised. I hadn't trained my legs in 4 months, and my legs have always been pretty skinny. The second thing on the list was to find out how strong my legs were. This is 60. Okay, 80 kg. I don't even know if I've got this in the bag. Like, that's how weak I am at the moment. That definitely needs work. Now, I am aware that that is appalling, but I never train legs. So, on day number 1, my squat 1 rep max was a ridiculously low 80 kilograms. Again, to be honest, not really surprised. I've always been so weak with my legs. It didn't strike me as surprising at all. So, after I knew that information, there was only one thing left to do. Start training my fucking legs. So my initial plan was to squat every single day for 30 days, doing 4 sets of 6 reps every day, and always increasing the weight every single day, also known as progressive overload. So yeah, I did a lot of squats during this transformation. But squats weren't the only exercise I was doing. Remember, I wanted the most progress I could possibly get in 30 days. So, along with a shit ton of squats, I was also doing leg press, hamstring curls, and quad extensions. Basically, hitting as much as my upper legs as I possibly could. But how? What about calves? Shush. Calves can fuck off. This ain't about calves. So the days were going by and everything was looking great until I got injured. You see, due to the ridiculously high volume of squats that I was doing, my muscles just couldn't take the strain, and my right quad started to feel really bad. This meant that right in the middle of the transformation, I had a 5-day period where I just didn't train my legs at all, to make sure that my legs were healthy, and to ensure that I could actually complete this challenge. Now, obviously, this slowed down my progression quite a lot, but it was completely necessary. And once those 5 painful days were over, I got back on it. Okay, roughly halfway through the transformation, got 80 kilos on the bar. This was my 1 rep max on day 1. Easy. So let me pause it here and quickly speak about my diet. Okay, so for the past 4 months, I've been cutting, reducing my calorie intake in order to lose fat and look more aesthetically pleasing. But with that calorie deficit comes lack of strength. On all my lifts, my strength plateaued. I didn't gain any strength on the cut. But here, that was not the case. You see, once I'd started the 30 days of squats, I increased my calorie intake, like I say, to get the most out of this transformation. And I'll be real with you guys. My diet was not clean. Yes, I was hitting my protein goals, but I was also eating a lot more carbs, a lot more sugar and fats. And yeah, I might not be looking as good right now, but as I was doing all those squats, I was literally thinking, I want to get strong as I just wanted to see how far I could push myself without diet being a limiting factor. Okay, so it got to halfway through the transformation and I'd already gone from doing 4 sets of 6 reps on 65 kilograms to doing 4 sets of 6 reps on 82.5 kilograms in just 15 days. The progression was rapid, and I know it might look sus to some of you, but you've got to remember, I've done this all before. My legs have squatted a lot heavier weights in the past, so it's a lot easier for me to get back to that point. I've basically got newbie gains and muscle memory all in one during this transformation. And that is what allowed me to make rapid progress. And with that progress, I just kept pushing and pushing. But that being said, I was definitely noticing that as the weight on the bar was increasing, sets were becoming harder and harder every single session. But I didn't stop, I wanted my strength back. Okay, now just before I show you the final result of this transformation, and trust me, it's crazy, I'm just going to fit in a quick little plug here. As some of you may already know, I've just released my first ever workout program. It's the workout program that has got me into the best shape of my life. It's taken me from this to this. So yeah, if you guys are interested in getting absolutely jacked, then click the first link in the description to go to my website, and yeah, go cop a program. It's only £10, but to make it even cheaper, when I've released this video, it's now 30% off if you use code LEGS at checkout. So yeah, go cop a program. Cheers. Okay, 30 days of training my legs. Let's see the progress that I'd made. Okay, I'm in the garage now on day number 1. My legs were 22 inches. Let's see what they are now. What the f***? What the f***? Alright, this ain't a joke. 23.5 inches. So, in just 30 days, I put 1.5 inches on my quads. Oh, God, that is so sus, man. Like, if you don't understand how ridiculous that is, it's just f***ing ridiculous. Like, I completely acknowledge how crazy that is. Like, if someone came up to me and told me they did that, I'd tell them to piss off, like, you're obviously lying. But I'm not lying. 1.5 inches in 30 days, like, what can I say? But what about strength gains? So, in 30 days, I'd taken my squat from 80 kilos to 120 kilos. Not only is that yet again ridiculous, but looking at this 120 kilogram squat, I could easily have got 125. I simply didn't go for it because I was happy with 120. But I know in my head that I could have got 125. So potentially, that's 45 kilograms on my squat in 30 days. So yeah, that is what happens when you train your legs for 30 days. Well, it's not what happens, that's what happens when I do it. Someone that hasn't trained them for almost half a year and then puts maximum effort into just 30 days. Please don't do this, it's really dumb. I was literally doing it for your entertainment purposes. And also because I was sick and tired of having really weak legs. But yeah, that's what's happened in the past 30 days of me doing nothing but training legs basically. And if you guys want a part 2 to this, I'll do a 60-day leg transformation. Just comment down below if you want to see that 60-day transformation. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.